Hello, this is Alicia Sisk-Morris, President of Sisk Consulting Group, which is a subdivision of the Alicia Sisk-Morris CPA firm. Today, we will be discussing the PEST analysis for the Fiscal Literacy Educational Outreach Program being currently offered. First, we'll look at the political components. The factors that impact this program include the fact that fiscal literacy educational programs are limited in high schools currently, as students must focus on Common Core classes and those that prepare them for standardized tests. We will be competing against other after-school activities in order to try to get the additional educational opportunities available to the students. So these students will need to be choosing between their other activities like baseball or basketball in comparison with having after-school programs or weekend programs or summer programs focusing on fiscal literacy. The opportunity that exists is pretty wide open. The library systems, networking professional groups, and community colleges so far have been extremely welcoming when it comes to providing free educational seminars that will be available and open free of charge to the public. The threat from a political standpoint relates to the fact that this organization, along with other nonprofit ventures, will require funding, and in particular grant funding, has become harder and harder to get as the state and federal budgets continue to shrink. Always trying to keep your eyes open for people that are willing to provide stipends or grants to continue the program will be an ongoing concern and issue for this organization to be able to maintain the presentations to be free of charge. Then there's the economic impacts that relate to the fiscal literacy and educational program. The factors include that this program is a high need program and that it will stimulate the lagging economy and help create jobs in areas where big industry is lacking. The more rural the community, the less likely large industry will exist. And in many cases, most of the jobs that people have, either full-time or part-time, relate to being self-employed. So there's a fairly significant economic impact that can happen as fiscal literacy increases, increasing the probability that the new startup businesses will be successful. The other part of the program, opportunity-wise, would be that we're going to be focusing also on high school and college-age students so they can help create good, strong, long-term fiscal responsibility and management skills so that as they grow and marry and have children and buy houses and cars and move forward with their life, they're able to do so with a solid financial basis and background to help them make good decisions for the remainder of their livelihood. The economic threat is the fact that this program is new and will need to find resources and income to maintain it and to expand the program. Current considerations are for grant and small stipends from supporting organizations. Obviously, none of those are going to be guaranteed from year to year. The socioeconomic and cultural aspects as it relates to this program is that the educational market is actually currently evolving from focusing strictly on the brick and mortar type traditional kindergarten through high school path. They are now involving and integrating additional choices such as early college, online learning, and homeschooling. There are so many more opportunities to learn new skills, and those will actually create opportunities for fiscal literacy educational programs. Because we have now library systems, networking professional groups, and community colleges that are super welcoming to people like myself to provide free educational seminars to the public. Once the resources are created, there will be opportunities to provide these on-site as well as in a web-based format so that others outside the local community will be able to benefit from these programs as well. The sociocultural threat as relates to this program is that in any small town it takes time to enact change. People are inclined to continue to do their books and deal with their finances the ways that they've always done so. Creating a positive environment ripe for change will require a positive word-of-mouth communication. So if someone comes to the class, they learn a lot, they have a good experience, then they are more likely to reach out to their friends and family and neighbors and share their positive experience, helping to ensure that the next class will have enough students in it that it will actually make. The next area we'll look at in terms of the PEST analysis will be technology. The factors that impact it is that the educational marketplace is always evolving as the new technologies emerge. The increase in web-based learning modules will impact the development of new training programs. The more that we move towards high-speed internet and online capabilities, the more resources we'll need to create and make available for clients to be able to utilize both inside the classroom and outside. Of course, this creates opportunity because as the online-based resources are created, it will open up a fiscal education program, outreach program to a larger marketplace than which currently being offered and focused strictly in the Western North Carolina market. This one that is the first one that will be well designed will likely gain the greatest market share. So it will be important to try to be the market leader in this respect. The technology threat will be that, of course, as technology advances to the point where many of the current programs are created, we will have additional competition from similar companies located around the world. With access via the internet, the world is not limited to only locally based educational opportunities. So we will need to be prepared for that and create resources that will help not only the local students, but as well as individuals that are located in other geographical markets. That's it for my PEST analysis for the Fiscal and Literacy Educational Program. I appreciate you listening, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Thanks so much, and have a great day.